There we go. This is Ash again, on my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. This is actually the Stormblood expansion. We are in the first part of it, which is the not Heaven's Sword, the Realm Reborn, which was the first part of it. Right now I'm looking for side quest. I am trying to get up to level 4 so that we can start the main story quest again. I'm trying to remember where there's some side quest. I actually did not do this zone last time. I wanted to do something new so that it's kind of blind. So I did Gridania last time. I actually was stupid and did healer class as a starter class. So, that tells you anything. I want to try to get to 15 so that we can do the Valentine's Day event. They don't call it Valentine, they call it Valentone, because that's the name of an actual house. Let's see, quest. There's some over there. Okay. I'm going the exact wrong direction. Wonder if I can get there from the Miners Guild. That'd be the Gladiators Guild. Yep. And that is why it helps. Okie dokie. Let's see. Genevieve. You have no kind to even look at a lady such as you? Excuse me? Pick it up right this instant? Okay. Now, here's the thing. If I'm in party, and I've got items to pick up, it doesn't matter. My items will be my items. But they will count towards the both of us. So if I pick up something, we both pick up something. So it really doesn't matter. There's nothing missing, lady. Some kind of reward? Yeah, it would have been nice, lady. But we got one anyways. You know what? We are going to take a little bit of that food we got yesterday, which does give us some experience bonus. And now we are well fed. So we are going to get a little bit more experience while questing. Plus we're rested from staying in a town, so we're getting more experience. Let's see, we're gonna get some grade 1 dark matter used to repair equipment for levels 1 through 10 and fire shards. So, have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zazariko is my name, and you'll be hearing about all my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned for the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Do I have a choice? Ooh, actual gear. That might not be so bad. Vulcan of the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about an infestation of ladybugs. Hey, we get to kill something. Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I have a deed that needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em ornery as aurochs and rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen days at least he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody boogers, or don't she? Let's see. Goldsmith Guild. I've got so much mail to get out of there, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Although I do have some stuff that would help us. Order slip. Hand over. Zazariku's circlet. Just a moment, miss. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zazariku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we're still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to the crooked half at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind? Alright, maybe Miners Guild. I've a mind to drink a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, lass, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad fancies himself the next France the Fair, ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in the goddamn garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll have a pretty corpse. Oh look, an achievement. What's that do? Complete 10 unique quests. Hey, something. I am missing a lot, and I'm trying to figure out where. gotta be up here. Like there. The city is too easy to get lost in, at least for me, without having the Aetherites. I get lost, as you've seen in other videos, I get lost real easy, and without these things, you can forget it. What is that? That is the Alchemy Guild. Let's go to the Chamber of Rule. So I hope you're enjoying the story so far. I know we haven't gotten very far into it, but I promise it will get much deeper and much, when the expansions you start getting into the expansions, it will get a lot more interesting. Right now we haven't even touched on it. We're still in the kind of tutorial phase. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to go into this. Did I get this one? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, I know. This is actually should be a priority for anybody just starting out, is finding these things. Stupid me, I did not make it a priority. You will find yourself in a lot easier of a position finding these in any city you end up running into. The three main cities, which is Gridania, Limsa, and Ul'Dah. There will be two more much later, but you don't have to worry about that until you're level 50, and then again once you're level 70. So again, you don't have to worry about that for quite a while. So until then, right away you only have to worry about that for 3 cities. There we go. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ul'Dah, the Gate of Nald, the Gate of Thal, and the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. So now I can go out any gate and not have to worry about walking there. And I know it sounds stupid, but it will come in handy more than you know. was that? Journal. Okay. Western Thanalan. And this is where it comes handy. This will tell you Western Thanalan. So it tells you what gate you want to go out in. The journal is your quest log. It will be your best friend. Also, that icon tells you it is your hunting log icon. So, you'll also get extra experience for killing them as well. When you kill enough of them. So, I need you, Star Marmot. Come here, you Marmot. There we go. Oh look, we leveled. I didn't need that anymore. Why'd I go after him? I thought I was going after... See, they give you quite a bit of experience. Now, did you see that dotted line? That's basically saying you've got a counter, or you've got a combo. So, it's worth paying attention to those things. Okie dokie. Now, he was in the Gladiators Guild, wasn't he? Yep, there he is. Back in one piece, are you? It's about buddy time. I'll admit, you look like you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handled yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Ul'Dah's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Fingerless leather gloves. As you notice, the defense goes up, magic defense goes down, but it does increase our strength and dex. And it's purple. Hey. Can't have it all. The armory chest is where our equipment goes. There is a limited space to it, so you want to be really careful. For the computer or keyboard users, I happen to be on the PlayStation using mouse and keyboard. Now it does take a level 5, so we can't use it yet. We'll get there. It's Control I. You can also get to it by going to your character sheet by hitting C. And then right clicking or Shift N on the item you want. And it'll say what you select an item to equip. Either way. But now that we've gotten that done, we can now go to We Must Rebuild. We can continue with the main story. I do love the main holiday music. It's always fun. Okay, I know there's an entrance around here. There is. No, it's not. I'll just go in the right way. There's Momondi. Momondi the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone in the Ul'Dah dispatch yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'Dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap the time you've ventured beyond the city's walls. The bustling streets of Ul'Dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, well, that's another altogether. I know a bloke that you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name is Papa Shan. You'll find him over at the Ul'Dah's dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in Central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it for long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright. And don't pick on me about my accents. I know my accents are probably terrible, but I'm sorry. I'm not quite as good as Timothy Penguin. He's really good at voice acting. Maybe I'll have to get him to do my voice acting. Okay. Remember what I said about these being really good for, where to go? That's why I do that. And look, more hunting quests. Might as well get these while I see them. There. Boom. Hunting log complete. Okay. Ooh, snapping shrew. Now when I hit level 5, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm going back and doing my class quest. Because they often give new weapons and at least one piece of gear. So and that's always, always, always important. There's Papa Sean. There's Papa Sean. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momondi advised me to expect, I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 knows there's been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldahs work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have built Ul'Dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity runs deep. The isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and yet there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'Dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. And with that, I think I'm going to call it. We will start our next quest, and we will also, because if you see here, I've got the job quest, or the class quest we have to do. And we'll do that first, come back here and do the actual story quest, and we will keep going. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.